This is Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with your NXT rival full show review, running down the results and talking about the highlights. In the first match to kick things off, it was Tyler Breeze versus Hideo Itami, and I know you're going to make fun of me and lash out at me for not saying his name right, but that's how I talk about it, that's how I say it, and that's how it comes out. We're not here to talk about pronunciations and how to get the name right. The bottom line is these two put on a phenomenal match to kick things off at NXT Rival. I was very impressed by both superstars, and Tyler Breeze definitely forced the issue, and he drove it to the limit. But in the end, Tyler Breeze wasn't enough. He couldn't get the job done. But yet, a great effort, solid match. I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars to kick off NXT Rival. And we're going to go right into the second match with Bull Dempsey in a no disqualification match. But great outing. Hideo Itami gets the victory in the first match. I actually liked pronouncing his name when he was, over there in Japan. When he came to NXT, they changed the name, they changed the perception, they changed the reality, but it is what it is. I say his name wrong. That's the Boston accent that you get out of Sean's View Entertainment. I'm Irish, that's the bottom line. Some people can say his name right, they can pronounce it correctly, but here on Sean's View Entertainment, I'm just here to say that that was a great match to kick off NXT Rival as we get right into the second match without wasting any more of your time with the review, the results, and the highlights right here on Sean's View Entertainment. In the second match, like I mentioned, no disqualification. This one was personal. It was Baron Corbin versus Bull Dempsey. Now, I really expected a lot more from this match. I actually felt like it was a little dulled down. I mean, we did see the outside of the ring utilize the steel steps, steel chairs, the steel ramp, but the match was a little too short for my liking, and I would have liked to see it go a little bit further because I know these two are capable of a lot better, but it comes away with Baron Corbin getting the win seemingly out of nowhere in a match that I wish I could give it 4 out of 5 stars or 5 out of 5 stars. But basically, I'm lucky. It's lucky that it's even getting 3 out of 5 stars because it was so damn short and it was not as intense and as hardcore that I was expecting it to be. But because of me, they're trying to still, play up to Baron Corbin, and I guess the match is being short, although it was intense. And I guess, they made the most of their time. I'm not going to take anything away from them. I just wish the match could have went a little bit differently. And, it could have had a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 minutes of some more hardcore action. But for what we got, it was okay, but definitely could have been longer. And up next, the NXT Tag Team Championships would be decided. It would be on the line. It would be the NXT Tag Team Champions Blake and Murphy versus the Lucha Dragons. Now, in the beginnings of this match, there was many botches. It was almost like the filling out point, the process between these two teams, trying to get comfortable, trying to get adjusted to one another, although they've already went against each other a previous time, as we know. But, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of tension in this match. And although there was some botches, I felt the match was still decent. Not solid, not great, not match of the year, not match of the night, but it was still decent from my estimation with the NXT titles on the line. And there was a great tag team move by Blake and Murphy during this match on Kalisto. So, I mean, even though this match, had its drawbacks, there were still some positives going in, which is always a good thing. So far, this event, not really living up to the expectations, but we're only the third match in. Triple H went on about how this was going to be better than the previous 2 NXT specials that we've seen. So far, it's been okay. They still have time to adjust. They still have time to succeed. And maybe when I come on here and talk about the next match, we will talk about how amazing and how epic it was. But so far, these guys need to pick up the pace. They need to pick up the momentum that is being lost right now. And I'm just here to tell the truth. And the champions, in the end, would remain and retain their NXT Tag Team Championships in a match I'd say was 3 out of 5 stars. The next match was Adrian Neville versus Finn Balor, and what a match this was. It took a little bit for it to get going, but once it kicked into that another gear, this was absolutely thrilling. This was a match built up organically. This match had the fundamentals. This match had the strategy. This match had a story. This match was, without a doubt, for me, up to this point, the match of the night. Amazing. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Hell, you know what? As I'm watching this match live, as I'm watching it transpire right now, giving my live reactions, Finn Balor and Adrian Neville are giving a performance of a lifetime. A match that has to be witnessed to be believed. And I am just absolutely in awe and amazement as we got to cover 1, 2, no, a kick out. What a match we're witnessing. This is absolutely incredible. nothing compares to NXT right now. Not Raw, not SmackDown, not what the WWE powers that be. This is absolutely thrilling to me. Untapped potential. Uh-oh, Finn Balor now going up to the top rope here. The High Rick District. Here we go. What intensity, what physicality, what match we're witnessing. The match of the night so far, thank God. I thought this was going to be a dud. I thought this event was going to go down the drain. But this match has changed the momentum of this NXT event on the WWE Network. It's either man's match at this point, at this stage of the game. What a match. Wow. I'm going to get back to the match right now. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. Holy crap. And after an extraordinary effort, Finn Balor is the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Huge ups. What a match. I am in absolute amazement. What a damn match that was. Holy crap. 5 out of 5 stars. I've changed my rating. I can change things here on Sean Demon. I can go in another direction. 5 out of 5 stars. What a thrilling event. Wow. And in another exciting, thrilling, fatal 4-way Women's Championship, the NXT Women's Championship on the line, it would be Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Charlotte. And what a match we saw. These 4 women, these 4 girls, these 4 divas tore the house down. And finally, Sasha Banks' career has come to where it all boils down to this. Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen, has finally won the big one. She has finally shut up the detractors and the haters. Sasha Banks is the brand new NXT Women's Champion, and what a hell of an effort. What a great match. My second match of the night, a match that I would have to say was 4.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and a match that I'll be going back and watching. You saw feats of brilliance. You saw feats of styles. You saw exchanges. You saw ups and downs. You saw a match where it could have went either way. A match that was unpredictable. It was like a seesaw ride, and this match definitely took me on a ride. And I am impressed with all girls, all divas involved. They went out there and they put on a match worthy of championship status, and that's exactly what it was all about. The NXT Women's Championship, and I have nothing but great things to say about all involved. And Sasha Banks finally comes through when it matters most. Sasha Banks finally the NXT champion for all the right reasons. Congratulations, new champion in Sasha Banks. Once again, very proud of that, and a great match. It was then time for the main event, the main course, the main attraction, why we are all watching NXT for the NXT Championship, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, and what an incredible performance. Yes, for the majority of this match, Kevin Owens dominated, he owned, and we haven't seen this display quite since Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at SummerSlam, but it was the will, it was the fight, it was the fire, and it was the desire, it was the never say die attitude of Sami Zayn, who took everything that Kevin Owens had, took his best shots, with the NXT title on the line. I cannot say how, I can't tell you, it can be justified. The words, the build-up, the story, everything that this match stood for and everything that this match was about. It was about the hard work. It was about the hostility. It was about the violence. It was about revenge. It was about retribution. Can you see all these words that sum up this match? And in one word, absolutely, well, maybe 2 words, absolutely epic. I mean, this match had you on a roller coaster ride. I mean, you didn't know what it was going to go from one end to the next. You didn't know what was going to transpire. You didn't know what the next chapter was going to be. It was a match that you went in, you knew it was going to be good, but you didn't know it was going to be this brutal. You didn't know it was going to be this volatile. And this match really set the bar at an all-time high for what the future of NXT is going to be all about in the NXT Championship. This whole event, I don't feel this was the greatest out of all of them. I do not feel that. As a matter of fact, I feel that this is the least. But there were 3 matches that made the show, 3 matches that made it worthwhile, 3 matches that made it must-see. And these are the 3 matches that you have to go back. The last 3 matches of this card, which it was built around, I can't even get my words straight. That's how excited, that's how amped I was about this incredible card. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. I'd give it higher, but there were a few matches that fell low, a few botches. I think there was a lot of tension. I think there was a lot of stress for these superstars to up the ante, and it still shined through. Wasn't the greatest NXT event that's been put on, but it definitely was good. It's definitely worth a watch, I'll tell you that. Subscribe, and thank you for watching.